come from China when I was like less than 20 years old. So yeah, and I studied abroad in Australia. Did my PhD here at Deakin University, which is like 20 kilometers away from here. Yes, in the suburb, in the eastern side of Melbourne. And in my PhD, actually I did the cybersecurity research. So at that time, yeah, I was using AI trying to improve how to do the cybersecurity. So I've done two minor topics at that time. The first one is to using machine learning to classify the network traffic. So when we are connected to the internet or like video conferencing or browsing the web, the network traffic will be generated through our browsing activities or just chatting or video conferencing. But at that time, the users or the ISPs, they use the technique called deep packet inspection to see which traffic is flowing. They will check the packet head. So there was some like random string in the head, but they can create some the regex or some. They may find that it's like BitTorrent or something. So they use that kind of information to do a string match to see which packet is flowing or which traffic is flowing. And at that time, so I identified that the network packets can be formed into network flows, so like the water flow. So the packets can be formed using some technique which called 5-tuple. They can be formed into flows, and the flows will have different statistical characteristics. Yeah, so I developed some mechanism to extract the features from the network flows. Basically, there are statistical features like how many packets in the flow and the arrival time or median arrival time in the flow. So use that statistical features, I train some machine learning models and use that thing to detect or classify the network traffic. And furthermore, the abnormal traffic in the network can also be identified. So in this way, I applied AI, or at that time it's still called machine learning. So I did that project back in 2012. The AI was not that popular at that time, so we got using machine learning techniques. And so that, I successfully applied the AI to cybersecurity. And later on, I also tried the same stuff on the Twitter spam detection. So we have a lot of spam on social networks back in that date. And also so for users, who posted the spam, they have some certain behaviors which can be easily caught. So we still use that features to train the classifiers and detect the spam. So that project actually was collaborated with a security company called Macro. So they helped me to label the spam, because in order to train the machine learning or AI model, we need a lot of data to fit into the model. So they helped me to label the spam because they have at that time they call it the web reputation technology. So they can classify the URLs. So they know whether it's a good tweet or a spam tweet. And then, when I was going to graduate, at that time I still was very young. I haven't been to industry before, so I was thinking whether I should stay in the university, do a postdoc, then senior lecture, or I can went out of the university to the industry to see how the world was looking like. So then at that time I had decided to, actually I got two offers. One is the research fellow and the other is the data scientist. In 2016, early 2016. So at that time, the data science was very popular, even more popular than this time. So I joined a telco, the company. You might already see their logos over there, Telstra. They say a big T here. I joined them to as a data scientist doing data analytics on the retail customers. So yeah, at that time I built the models for the company to detect which customers are more likely to complain or are more likely to churn, or churn is the behavior which a customer quit this completely. So the things that I noticed when I was doing the data science work at company, 80% or 90% of the time was dealing with the data actually. They're not building a model or invest some good models, or 80% to 90% time you dealing with the data. You extract the data from various sources, so we have a big data lake, but some departments store their data like in Excel or in files. So we have to build a data warehouse first. So spend a lot of time just dealing with the data, extract data, and doing some feature engineering, clean the data. So I felt I'm getting a bit tired of this. So then in 2018, I came back to the university called Summa University, which is also in that side, like 5 to 6 kilometers, as a research fellow doing cybersecurity research. So that time, AI has been started to get popular, and I noticed that AI for cybersecurity has been explored for a couple of years, and there might not be much advancement I can do with it. I started the AI security and privacy research.